Respect with Ursula Star in the making in midfield. And the goals have flowed in Durban. They've flown past the Socceroos. 4-0 for Germany. Back to you, Chris, in the studio.
Martin, thank you. We began the evening with a lot of questions about Germany, with these new faces, with the old faces who struggle with clubs, be able to recapture their old form. I guess most of the answers are yeah. Juergen, you like what you saw in the opener. It is just an opener, but
it's just an opener. We know that, but it was awesome to see these young players really having a good time. I mean, they were moving off the ball, they were passing to each other, they were doing work for each other, and they, totally outplayed Australia tonight.
Last 3 World Cup numbers for Germany, a total of 16 goals, 4-6 at home against Costa Rica. This was not at home against a side that was supposed to be much better than the Costa Ricans. And Australia came in with expectations to go beyond the group. So a thumping, a humbling thumping.
No chance. If they continue like that, they're not going anywhere but home. I mean, that was a dismantling. And what was interesting to see was how many times they found space, how many times Germany found space behind the back of Australia's back four. They got through the midfield, no problem. Lots of space, and then those great diagonal runs time after time after time. And then they're playing against 10 men, it gets even easier. That space opens up, so it's not a problem.
Take a look at the Group D standings. It was Ghana with the win and the late penalty, collecting 3 points earlier today over Serbia. So they share the Group D lead after one match with the Germans. Germany and Serbia is the next match, and certainly for the White Eagles, there'll be desperation. Australia will be desperate. They won't have Tim Cahill, the straight red card in this game. Alexi means he's gone for the next 2 games, and at 30 years old, perhaps, unless his teammates can rally and get through, his World Cup career could be over.
It's unfortunate for him, but it points up an important thing in the World Cup. Tim Cahill plays in England. In England, that foul, okay, maybe they give a yellow at the most, okay? But you come here, you have a Mexican referee, you have different referees. Why even risk it? You got to be able to change mentally and physically when you come to a World Cup. You can't just play the same thing.
Juergen, what about what Martin Tyler brought up? Brilliant passing, brilliant finishing. The acting for the Germans, not so good. 2 yellow cards for taking dives.
Yeah, but that's no problem at all. I think it was awesome to see how they really enjoyed. There was a flow in their game. I mean, the passing went always vertically, so they were always looking to pass through their defense. Made it easy because they had no filter. They had no filter in front of their back four. So the defensive midfield was not existing of Australia. So then you can play those balls straight through. You struggle against Germany.
The chemistry there for Germany, a 4-0 victory as Thomas Müller off the post made it 3 for Germany. Back to wrap things up after this.
ESPN's presentation of the 2010 FIFA World Cup on ABC, brought to you